Oh, wow. um, okay, so I got a bit of a weird one for you today. Today I'm going to be ranking penguins. So I don't mean like species of penguins. I mean like penguins from different media. So like penguins from shows, movies, books, games. Anything. So it might be a weird one. I might do other tier lists for other animals as well, but I want to start with penguins because I love penguins. So yeah, I feel a little bit weird about this one. Not gonna lie, but I don't really care. I do have one rule though: only like one penguin per franchise, unless it's like a group. You'll understand. Um, but there is one franchise where I did kind of have to include two penguins, but you'll see why when we get there. But anyway, let's get started. You can't see them because of the bar, but they're in order for my benefit. We're starting with Tip from The Little Mermaid 2. I've only seen The Little Mermaid 2 once. It was years ago, and I remember him not being that funny. It's like, I feel like they tried to replicate, because he has like a walrus like sidekick, basically, and they tried to recreate Timon and Pumbaa, but as a penguin and a walrus, and it didn't work, obviously. So, yeah, D rank for him. You know what, he was a little bit higher, but I'm actually going to put him below Tip now. Like, okay, I've changed my mind there. King DDD from, what's it called, Kirby. I've never played Kirby, so yeah, I probably don't have the right to put him here, but he looks a lot to deal with, let's just put it that way. So yeah, I'm going to put him, there you go, Tip. You're safe from being the lowest ranked penguin. So yeah, King DDD. Okay, Pingu. If you watched Pingu, you'll know that he is a little shit. Yeah, but he's so iconic as well, so I had to include him. He's also a stop motion penguin, which is really cool. He won't be the last stop motion penguin, but I'm getting ahead of myself there. But yeah, I do actually, because the funny thing is, Pingu's one of those kids shows that trends a lot. So people post clips of it all the time. So I actually have like refreshed memory of him from the clips I've seen, and he is a little shit. There was one episode where I don't know if it was his mom or his dad, but they spanked him, and that was a bit like, okay. And I'm pretty sure there's an episode where he just peed in the living room, and I'm like, what? So yeah, yeah. There's also a gif of him and his dad, and the gif's taken out of context, but it's taken out of context, that's all I'll say. Anyway, Mr. Popper's Penguins. I've only seen this movie like once. I'm gonna, like, this is what I meant by group, but I've only got a picture of Captain, the main one, just now, just because that was easier. So, that actually is the wrong one, I think. No, it's not. Okay, we're fine. I thought that was the wrong... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I remember quite a lot about Mr. Popper. Like, he's played by Jim Carrey, obviously, and, he gets the penguins from his dad, I think, and then, like, they're making his life a hell, but his son loves them, so he can't get rid of them, but then, like, when they lay eggs, and one of them doesn't hatch, he gets rid of them for some reason. I didn't really get that, to be honest. And then they have to go to the zoo and save them before, like, they're all split up, and then, yeah. And then he brings them home to Antarctica, so yeah. That's kind of the basic plot. So yeah, Captain is my favorite of them all, because she's the main one, obviously. Anyway. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, she was meant to be higher in B tier. Sorry about that, I had a weird feeling there, I needed to just take a moment. Anyway, next is, is Gunter from Adventure Time. Okay, I'm not really an Adventure Time fan, but Gunter's cute, and I don't think him and his friends deserve the abuse that Ice King gives them, but, like, I also know the backstory of the Ice King, so I do feel kind of bad for him, but yeah, he does not deserve the abuse he gets, let me tell you that. It's pretty uncalled for. Anyway, the Otter Penguins from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love them so much. They're so cool, like, so cool. Like, they're such a cool concept, they've got 4 wings as well, so that's really cool. And they have whiskers. They're so cute with whiskers. I love them. They're not ranked high because they don't really have personality like the other penguins, but I had to rank them high because of how cool they were. Okay, Ice Cube from Pokemon. I do not care if people hate Ice Cube. I love Ice Cube. There isn't a single penguin Pokemon I hate, but we're getting ahead of ourselves there. And Ice Cube's no exception. It's like the fact he has 2 forms where one is just a block of ice and the other is just his head freezing because of the block of ice is so funny. And the fact he only has 1 hair as well, that's so funny as well. I have a shiny one. The shiny is amazing. It kind of brought back the trend of blue Pokemon turning pink though. Anyway, Mumble from Happy Feet. I just don't feel like he deserves to rank any higher, to be honest, because Happy Feet is a weird film. It really is. Like, I like the songs and that, and, like, the choreography of the dancing with the penguins is cool, but it's a really weird film when you look back at it. Yeah. Also, when getting the pictures for this video, I saw a really cursed image. Apparently, there's like a deleted model of Mumble, but with his adult feathers. So, yeah, it looked so horrible and cursed. I'm not even going to show you it because it was really cursed. That's the only word I can think of. Like, I'm glad that they decided not to do that in Happy Feet 2. Oh my god. Okay, I feel like I need to say something about this one. Before I show you what this one is, it kind of went through a little bit of controversy recently. I, I was tempted to take it off, but it's not the penguin's fault. So Pringle and Finn from Pengrooms. So if you don't know, this is by someone called Paul Castle. So Paul is blind, and he talks about his blindness very openly on his channel. And he to be fair, he did illustrate this entire book and 2 other books while being blind, and that is amazing. But he's gone for a couple of controversies recently involving the book and involving his guide dog, but I'm not going to get into that here. That's all I'm going to say. But it's not the Pengroom's fault, so Pringle and Finn will still be high ranked. I love the rainbow bow ties so much. Bow ties are cool. Anyway, Tango, from Tango Makes 3. So yeah, this is just Penguins but better, sorry. I haven't actually read it yet. So I got this book for Christmas. It's a children's book, obviously, but my mom saw it and you had to get me it, because obviously it's about 2 gay penguins. Because penguins can be gay, by the way, in case you didn't know. So, yeah, to all the people that say that we like, ruining the planet, I'll have you know that penguins did it first. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, like, look at him. He's so cute. Or she. I don't actually know. I haven't read it yet. But she has 2 dads. That's really all you need to know. And that's why he ranks higher. Anyway, the Club Penguins. Like, come on. They're so iconic. I never actually played Club Penguin. I did have a few plushies, but I don't have them anymore, unfortunately. But to be fair, they wouldn't have anywhere to go, so that's how I justify it. But yeah, the Club Penguins are really cool. They come in all different colors, all different styles. They have little puffle pets, and the puffles are adorable. Oh, they're so cool. But Wheezy from Toy Story, I just feel so bad for him. I really do. Like, the poor thing, he lost his squeaker, and then Andy's mom just put him on top of the shelf where he was forgotten about by everyone, and he just got covered in dust, and it was so sad. Like, you really do feel bad for Wheezy. Like, and he's so cute as well. And at the end, he gets his squeaker, and he's happy again, because Andy plays with him again. But then in Toy Story 3, he's gone. But that's because his voice actor died between Toy Story 2 and 3, so there you go. Bit dark, but sure. The hell of a boss penguin. Oh, okay. And in this episode, Blitz, Millie, and Moxie are hired to kill penguins, of all things. I don't think the people that hired them knew they were penguins, but they were penguins. They're evil penguins. And if you can see here, it's probably too blurry for you, but if you can see here, it says slurs, but that's because the penguins were calling the IMP slurs. They actually were. Obviously, they didn't translate the actual slurs. They just, like, did that. But the fact that they were racist penguins is so funny. That generally is hilarious. But anyway, time for S tier. Okay, sorry, I thought I made a mistake, but I didn't. Cody from Surf's Up. Surf's Up is better than Happy Feet. That's all I'm gonna say. And Cody is really iconic. I like him a lot. The fact that he wants to just be a surfer like his hero, but then when he meets his hero, and his hero just doesn't want anything to do with surfing anymore. What's his name? Big Z. Yeah. There are other iconic penguins in it as well, but Cody's the main one, and I like him. He's a really cool protagonist, and he goes through a nice arc. Too bad they ruined him in the sequel. I'll cut that out. Okay, the penguins from Mario. I'm sorry, but they're adorable. And the fact that it shows you them, like, getting ready for war, but then it zooms out, and they're so small compared to Bowser, and they're just throwing snowballs, and then Bowser just destroys their ice castle. Like, and look at his little crown and his little cape. Oh, he's so sweet. He probably doesn't appreciate that, though. Speaking of iconic penguins, though, the penguins of Madagascar. Obviously, the picture's cut out, but there is 4 of them. Poor Private, he's the only one that's not on show, and he's my favourite of the 4 as well. But yeah, they're so iconic. They became so iconic that they got their own TV show and movie, which is awesome. I like the show. The movie is fine, but yeah, they are so cool. Obviously, like, you know, Skipper is the leader, and then Kowalski's the smart one, and then Rico's the dumb one, and then Private is the cute one. So, yeah. Anyway, Feathers McGraw. Damn, what do we even need to say about him? He is so cool, you know? He pretends to be like a chicken, that's why he wears the glove on his head, and he, like, is hiding out in Wallace and Gromit's house, and he takes over Wallace's life, and no, Gromit's life, sorry. And Wallace is like, oh, I love this penguin, me. That's not what he actually says, but it's been years since I watched it, so I don't quite remember. But then at the end, they turn him in and he gets thrown in jail. And please don't spoil it, because I haven't seen it yet. He's the villain in the new Wallace and Gromit movie, and I'm so excited to watch it. Oh, I am. I've been planning to watch it for ages, but I need the right time to watch it, if that makes sense. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But was there ever any doubt? Was there ever any doubt who my favorite penguin was? You all know Piplup's my favorite starter, so yeah, it's my favorite penguin of all time. Look at it, it's so cute, and it's blue as well. I know the Mario penguins are blue as well, and you can be blue in Club Penguin, and technically Ice Cube's blue as well, but Piplup did it first. Like, he actually did. Don's Piplup in the anime is probably my favorite Pokemon character in the anime, or maybe it's Ash's Rockruff, I don't know, but, you know, yeah. Don's Piplup was so funny, and he always got hurt by Draco Meteor, which was funny as well. And I really, really love the fact that he didn't want to evolve as well. I really love when Pokemon do that in the anime, when they decide not to evolve. That it gives them so much more character, and like evolution's a choice for the Pokemon, which I really like. And yeah, what else do I need to say? I do wish it had a better shiny though. That's the only flaw I have with Piplup. And Prinplup and Napoleon are alright as well, but even they aren't as good as Piplup. But yeah, that's my ranking of all the penguins in different media. Let me know if there's any penguins I forgot, because I bet there is. I guarantee there will be. And let me know who your favorite penguin is in the comments down below. And please like and subscribe. And hopefully my next video will be my Invincible Season 2 review. But I just needed a video to get out, so I had more time to work on that. Sorry. I will be doing more of these rankings, though, for different animals and different media, because I actually quite like it. It's fun. But anyway, bye!